Definitely be something that catches your eye.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want to see— Oh, is that how you see it? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies are normal.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. Or you could let your new friend pick something up.
Yes, yes! Let us pick—
Take a look around. This is sure there's a bit of wear and tear.
My goodness! This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investment.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. This pair? After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. This is the toy doll I was talking about earlier. Doesn't she look lovely in those shorts? It does look a little bit terrifying, doesn't it? I wonder if you could find some other use for it.
Voodoo doll, have you lost your mind? What could I have possibly done to deserve this?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. There's sure... Me? You're asking me? I feel like Lisa is the well-educated type. Ah, that's right. I heard she enjoys items of historical interest. Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. This is a new arrival. It took 3 adventurers to carry this big boy back from the ruins where they found it. It comes with a lot of history, as well as a lot of weight.
You do have strange tastes. If this is your way of saying you want to be my knight in shining armor, I'd rather you just say the words instead.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. This is a historical relic retrieved from some Sure, there's a bit of wear.
My goodness! This is one of the
You sure? Can't—
My! You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for two? 3! Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order. So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh? Today's recommendation is a steak. I'll lead the way. Follow me. What does Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally a lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that... You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
I guess I'll post an
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious. I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
You sure? Can't change again once you've...
Eating salad is like piling on more and more elemental power. Raw, unfettered energy applied indiscriminately, with no elegance or control. It's the first mistake all magic users make when they're learning. But then again, if one genuinely had so much pure elemental power that they could solve any problem they wanted, that would be a different matter entirely.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made...
Finished ordering?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
The ingredients are fresh. The Good Hunter certainly lives up to its reputation in that respect. Salad as a meal is a little bland, though. It always feels like there's something missing.
I'm so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu. She means the book you borrowed. Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the
It's been getting quite busy recently. Today's recommendation, which
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Which should I choose?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
It's been getting quite busy recently. It's been getting quite busy recently. It's been getting quite busy recently.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild. I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you? It's been getting quite busy recently. You're also here for Mondstadt's wine. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
It's been getting quite busy recently.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a faraway land that the dandelion evokes. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flowers. Why don't you go ask Miss Flora, the shop owner? I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose? Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke. Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
I wonder you're a master.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
Rebooting.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of that. Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke. Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? You want my help? I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose. Some flowers for Miss Lisa?
Rebooting.
Have you heard? One of our strongholds?
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
Some flowers? These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought
You sure?
I can see you put a lot of thought into this. Have you ever heard of the Witch of Purple Rose before? I thought that after returning to Mondstadt, I wouldn't have the chance to see fresh roses again. This seems like a good sign. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy!
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues!
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
I swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
about is D-Luke.
Can't you give me a better price? Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
I can't go any lower.
Moon pie! That's what I'll make tonight.
Can't you give me a better price? Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
Can't you give me a better price? Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Swear on the archons, I can't go any lower.
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
After all, of course they're flowers. Better see Barbara at the
Gosh,
cathedral if you're
all I
injured.
can think about is D-Luke.
I swear on the archons, I can't go any lower.
We grew up together.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Better see
Moon
Barbara at the
pie!
cathedral if you're
That's
injured.
what I'll make tonight.
Fresh fruit, only at Quinn's Fruit.
We grew up together after all.
It's monster. What could happen?
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
D-Luke.
I swear on the archons, I can't go any lower.
Should I choose?
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
Fascinating. What's the hurry?
Wind go with you.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. You're also here for months and months.
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
Fresh fruit only at Quinn's Fruit.
What's the hurry? Ha! What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Fresh fruit only at Quinn's Fruit.
It's monster. What could happen?
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers. When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
My strength still fails me.
Fascinating. Catch the wind.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Welcome to Mondstadt.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
Freeze!
Push your luck.
What's the hurry?
Good. Leave nothing of value behind.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none-too-friendly troublemakers. It's not unlike them, in the sense that they are known for darting around amongst underground ruins. But adventurers do not typically take others' belongings. Well, not from the living anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss Mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work. It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Catch the wind. Freeze! Cool it! Freeze! Cool it! Catch the wind. Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this! Ha! Cool it! Ha! Ah! Ha!
Uglay, you're up! Ta! Yeah! Ha! Ta! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Hit! Stay put! Ready, go!
Oh, so sorry.
Glory to the Shogun! A worthy adversary.
Dodge this! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ah!
Impossible!
Germinate! Freeze! Propagate! Scatter!
Uglay, you're up! Yeah! Ta!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
Flash!
Stay put!
Propagate!
My, let's spark things up a little.
Go get him, Uglay!
Spring forth! Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Strike!
Don't be scared!
Dodge this! Cool it! Propagate!
Uglay, you're... Up! Ah!
Come a little closer.
No turning back!
Don't be scared! Ready,
You're in for a little shock.
Propagate!
You're in for a little Come a little closer.
Time to fight back, I suppose. Dodge this!
Strike!
Scatter!
Stay put!
You're in for a little shock.
You play! Yeah!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Yeah.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Hey, go away!
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere. That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me? Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment. You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something.
You are a voracious one, aren't you?
Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs!
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
justice, blamed for making a racket.
Ad Astra Ab... Ad Astra Abyss... Ad Astra Abyss...
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.